y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's Lydia. Thanks for tuning in, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I would love you if you do. Now for today's video, I'm basically just gonna be testing out this bad boy right here. This was actually, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, it's the Camille Rose Naturals Latte Define Leave-In, and this was actually on clearance in my Target. It hasn't been opened or anything like that. Sometimes I get a little suspicious when I look at the clearance section because is it just like used products, but nope, this still had the little protector over it, but it was on clearance in my Target and I got it for $11.88. It normally retails for $13.99, so I saved a couple bucks. But the reason why I wanted to try it out was because a while back I had tried out the honey leave-in from their line, and I really liked it. It did weigh my hair down a little bit just because I went in with like a little bit too much. I was really heavy-handed with it, but I've been using it, you know, off camera through some of my other wash and goes with just a little bit, and it does work really well. It moisturizes and softens my hair a lot. So since this is more so of like a hydrating leave-in, they say that the latte one is the defining leave-in. So what I'm really looking forward to using this and seeing if it really does just define my curls, bring out the curl definition a little bit more, and I will be pairing it with my Camille Rose curl maker, and I figured that, you know, they're both Camille Rose products, so hopefully they should work well together. And I mean, these two products worked really well together, so hopefully the latte one will work well with this. But enough with my rambling. Let's go read the description and look at the ingredients. The description says it's a nutrient-rich styling cream crafted to hold and define. Ooh, so that's good. It says it will provide some hold, okay. And then it says use as a leave-in on freshly conditioned hair, then style as desired, which is exactly what I'm going to do. The ingredients, there's really only like 5 ingredients or 4 ingredients. It's pectin infused water, black cumin seed oil, sunflower seed oil, and xanthan gum, if that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, so pretty straightforward. There's no like, you know, coffee grounds in this or anything like that, but it does smell exactly like a latte from when I peeled open the label. Yeah, it smells exactly like a latte. Makes me want to go to Starbucks right now. But anyways, now I'm just gonna go section off my hair and we'll get to applying this product. Okay, so I went ahead and sectioned my hair off, and now I'm just gonna wet this section right here. And now I'm just really curious to see what the consistency of this leave-in is. I'm assuming just because of the coloring, it's gonna be a little bit more creamy, and obviously not like honey, like the honey hydrate one. Okay, so this definitely feels creamy. It definitely feels like lightweight, and it honestly is just melting right into my hand. So I can definitely see why this is definitely going to be a nice moisturizing leave-in, and I'm curious to see how well it does at, you know, defining my curls, if it will define it more than the honey leave-in did, or if it'll help enhance my curl definition even more than me just using the curl maker by itself. So yeah, now I'm just gonna grab just a little bit of it, kind of like this much, maybe like a quarter sized amount, a nickel sized amount. I don't want to go in with too much like I did with the honey leave-in, and I'm just gonna smooth it over my hair like this. This is actually kind of trippy, I'm not even gonna lie, because it smells exactly like coffee. Okay, and off the jump, this doesn't have any slip to it. I would say the honey one has a lot more slip. This just feels kind of just moisturizing and creamy. But now I'm just gonna go in with about a pump of my curl maker, just like this, and we're gonna just smooth it over my hair. So which leave-in do you guys think is gonna be better, the latte one or the honey one? Comment down below and let me know, because honestly I have really no clue. Part of me wants to say the honey one might be just a little bit better just because I've used it before, but at the same time I've obviously never tried this latte one, so I could be pleasantly surprised. But yeah, now I'm just gonna continue to do this section and the rest of my hair, and I'll check in with y'all if I notice anything weird or funky going on with this leave-in. So I told you guys I would update you if I notice anything weird going on. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys can tell, this whole section is saturated with product, and normally when I have a lot of product in my hair, my curls tend to clump together, but if you guys can kind of notice, there's just like a lot of frizz around the curls and they're not really clumping together. They're kind of just there. And just to show you guys a comparison, I'm just gonna take this one section that looks to be really frizzy, especially because it's in the back, and the back section of my hair does get a little bit frizzy. I'm gonna go in with some of the honey leave-in, like just a little dollop, like less than a dime sized amount, work it in my hands like this, and then just smooth it over, and then you guys will see what I mean in terms of the curls actually clumping together. Okay, and just to show you guys what I mean, right here is the curls that I used with the honey hydrate leave-in, and right here are the curls that have the latte leave-in with the curl maker. Both of them have the curl maker paired to it, but if you guys can kind of see, this one looks really frizzy and not that clumped together and a little bit, you know, less defined, and this one, the curls are kind of just clumped together properly and they look a lot more defined. I know my hair really well and I know what works and what doesn't work. I mean, especially after using the Diva Curl leave-in, the Decadence leave-in, like that did not work for my hair as a leave-in, and this is reminding me a lot of it. It's just a little too lightweight, it's not clumping my curls together, it doesn't have that much give to it, enough oomph. So I think, just out of fairness, I did half of my hair with the latte, and I will stop here, and I'm gonna do the rest of my hair with just the regular curl maker and a little bit of the honey hydrate leave-in, just so we can kind of see and compare the definition and shine and all of that good stuff. Oh, and just one more comparison, this section right here, these little section of curls is just the curl maker alone, and I'm gonna pull out a section that has the latte leave-in and the curl maker combined. Literally wild. Look at the difference. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but this is just the curl maker and this is the latte. Like, there's just so much frizz surrounding these curls, so I just know that this latte define leave-in or whatever just doesn't work for me. So that just proves to show that it's really the latte leave-in that isn't really working that great for me. It doesn't really matter if I pair it with the honey one or if I don't. It's really just this one that isn't working that great for me, which kind of really stinks because it's kind of a cool concept. I mean, coffee, like, come on, it smells really good too, but what are you gonna do? So I just finished doing my hair, parting it and all that good stuff, and it was kind of a fail just because this leave-in didn't really do what I wanted it to do. I could just tell immediately. It was honestly just giving me like flashbacks to the Diva Curl leave-in, the Decadence leave-in that I tried out recently, and I just wasn't having it, so I just, you know, gave up and just used the curl maker on its own and then used a little bit of the honey hydrate leave-in on certain sections of my hair. But yeah, now I'm just gonna wait for my hair to dry, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow possibly, just to show you guys and see if there even is a real difference for some of these back curls in terms of the definition and how well it holds up. But I don't even know if you guys can kind of see, like over here, it's already starting to look real interesting, but we gonna see tomorrow and I will check in with you guys then. Oh hey, so it is day 2. Don't mind me, I'm on my couch. Don't mind the background, it's a bit messy. But what we're gonna focus on is my hair. So we're gonna ignore the front because the front I didn't use the Define leave-in because I obviously made the executive decision to stop using it because I started to notice that it wasn't really doing what I would want it to do. But now we're gonna see in the back what exactly it did. So right here in the front, it's all normal, defined, cool, you know, we can see it kind of. Will camera focus? Yeah, right here in the front, all normalness. Now in the back where the Define leave-in was used, I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, it just looks, I mean, if we just compare it to the two sections, this section looks all frizzy, not really that defined, not as shiny, it feels like kind of dry, it's just not, it's not popping. And even underneath, I would say where the Define leave-in was used, it looks okay. It just doesn't look as shiny as I was expecting it to, or how shiny it is when I use the Hydrate leave-in by Camille Rose versus the Latte one. But yeah, it's basically, it's all just like a layer of frizz all in the back where I use the Define leave-in. So imagine all of this frizz, but like all over my hair. So just to compare, this would have been all over my hair. So I think I'm not even gonna do a day 3 check-in. I think I'm just gonna stop it here and kind of just let you guys know my final thoughts. So all in all, I think it smelled really great. I wish it was obviously in like a different kind of packaging. That's how I feel about all leave-ins though. I think it was just a little too lightweight for my hair and it didn't give me that much shine. It did give like a soft hold. I wouldn't say it was like crunchy at all. My hair overall does feel a little bit softer than it normally would if I just went in with the Camille Rose by itself. But yeah, overall I think it was just an okay product. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. I think it just didn't work for me and my hair type and what I like my curls to look like. But yeah, those are basically my final thoughts to kind of just salvage these sections in the back so they don't look as crazy and as puffy. I think I'm just gonna re-wet them, make sure they're like soaking wet to kind of just drown out all of the product that might be in them, and then go in with either the hydration serum by Eden Body Works or my curl maker just by itself. But yeah, those are my final thoughts. I really hope you guys enjoyed and you found this video helpful, and if you made it all the way to the end of this video, comment the word coffee down below. I mean, come on, it's a latte leave-in, so I feel like the word we have to use is coffee. But yeah, comment the word, the emoji, whatever your heart desires. But give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. I will love you if you do. I won't hate you if you don't, but I will love you if you do. And share this with a friend if you enjoyed too. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.